right, so today we're diving into chia seeds.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those tiny little nutritional powerhouses.
Yeah, those superfoods.
Exactly.
Sprinkled on, like, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't realize is that they can actually have
Oh, yeah.
interactions with some common medications.
Absolutely. It's fascinating to me
Yeah.
how something so natural can have such a significant effect
Right.
on how our bodies process pharmaceuticals.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
So whether you are already a chia seed enthusiast,
Yeah.
you're on various medications,
Right.
or just curious, this deep dive is for you.
Absolutely.
We're going to be unpacking some of the potential interactions between chia seeds and your medicine cabinet.
Okay.
And we're going to be basing this on
Right.
some insights from Dr. Idongesit book,
Okay.
Discover the Power of Chia Seeds.
Gotcha.
But remember,
Yes.
we're not doctors, so please always talk to your own healthcare provider before making any changes.
Right. This is all about education and giving you the knowledge to be able to have those conversations.
Yes, knowledge is power.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's jump right in.
Okay.
Let's start with blood pressure.
Okay.
So chia seeds are known to lower blood pressure
Okay.
thanks to that ALA omega-3 that they contain.
Right.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
But what if
Yeah.
you are already on blood pressure medication?
Wow, that's where things get a little tricky.
Okay.
You see, because the ALA omega-3 actually works in a similar way to some blood pressure medications,
Oh,
like ACE inhibitors.
okay.
So it can relax your blood vessels,
Hmm.
but when you combine that with these medications,
Yeah.
it could lead to a sudden drop in blood pressure.
Okay. So it's,
And that could make you dizzy
yeah.
or even faint.
It's not just like a little low. It's
Wow.
like, you know, a real risk there.
Exactly.
What about other blood pressure medications? Like diuretics?
So diuretics help your body get rid of excess fluid.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is chia seeds
Yeah.
are like little sponges. They absorb tons of water.
Right.
So if you're taking them with diuretics, it could actually lead to dehydration,
And you don't want that.
which is definitely not what you want
No.
when you're trying to manage your blood pressure.
So starting slow with the chia and monitoring your blood pressure is key.
Exactly.
And maybe spacing out
Yeah,
the chia seed intake
right.
for medication times.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about finding that balance and working with your doctor to figure out what's right for you.
Okay, so next up,
Okay,
this is a question I've always had.
right.
Chia seeds and blood thinners.
Okay,
Omega-3s can thin the blood.
right.
So should people on blood thinners just like avoid chia seeds altogether?
Well, it's not really that straightforward.
Okay.
While it's true that omega-3s do have blood-thinning properties, the amount in chia seeds might not be enough
Okay.
to cause serious problems for everyone
Gotcha.
on blood thinners.
Okay.
The key is close monitoring.
Monitoring of what specific?
So you're going to be monitoring your INR levels,
Okay.
which measures how long it takes your blood to clot.
Gotcha.
So if you're on medications like warfarin,
Mhm.
aspirin, or heparin,
Yeah.
adding chia seeds could increase your risk of bleeding.
Okay.
Now, this could be something as minor as a nosebleed,
Mhm.
but in rare cases, it could be more serious.
Okay.
But the good news is your doctor can adjust your medication dosage
Okay.
if needed to manage that risk.
Got it.
Yeah.
So it's not a complete no-go,
No,
but definitely something to talk
Yeah.
to your doctor about.
absolutely.
Okay, let's move on to diabetes. So chia seeds are
Mm-hmm.
praised for helping regulate blood sugar
Right.
thanks to that soluble fiber.
Yeah.
But what if you are already on diabetes medication?
Well, here's where we see the potential for hypoglycemia or dangerously low blood sugar.
Okay.
So if you're taking insulin or metformin,
Mm,
adding chia seeds
Mhm.
could amplify those effects
okay.
and push your blood sugar too low.
Hypoglycemia sounds awful.
Yeah, it can be.
What are some of the signs that people should be looking out for?
You're talking about things like feeling shaky,
Okay.
dizzy,
Mhm.
confused,
Yeah.
even fatigued.
Okay.
So it's not something to take lightly.
No.
Anyone with diabetes
Mhm.
needs to be extra careful
Yeah.
with chia seeds
Okay.
and monitor their blood sugar levels very closely.
All right, so this next one surprised me.
Okay.
Chia seeds and antidepressants.
Right.
How can chia seeds
Mhm.
interact with antidepressants?
Well, it all comes down to serotonin.
Okay.
Chia seeds are rich in tryptophan, which our bodies convert into serotonin,
Yeah.
that mood-regulating neurotransmitter.
Right.
The issue is many antidepressants, especially SSRIs like Prozac and Zoloft, also increase serotonin levels. So combining them with chia seeds could potentially lead to too much serotonin.
So what's the risk there? Is it just that the medication might be extra effective?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Too much serotonin can actually lead to something called serotonin syndrome, which can be quite serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're talking agitation,
Okay.
a racing heart,
Yeah.
muscle rigidity, and even more severe symptoms.
That sounds scary.
Yeah.
And it's not just SSRIs, right?
You're right.
Oh.
MAOIs, another type of antidepressant, are even riskier
Okay.
because they prevent the breakdown of serotonin.
Gotcha.
So adding chia seeds to the mix
Yeah.
could significantly increase the chances of serotonin syndrome.
And we also have to remember that fiber
Right.
can interfere with medication absorption.
Yeah.
So somebody might not even be getting the full benefit
Exactly.
of their antidepressant if they're taking it with chia seeds.
There are multiple layers.
To these interactions. The bottom line for anyone on antidepressants is clear.
Okay.
Talk to your doctor before adding chia seeds to your diet.
Okay, this next one is a bit of a head scratcher.
Right.
How can chia seeds
Okay.
affect something as important as your thyroid?
Well, you might be surprised to learn
Okay.
that chia seeds contain goitrogens.
Okay.
Now, these are naturally occurring substances that can interfere with how your body uses iodine, which is crucial for thyroid hormone production.
So for somebody with a healthy thyroid, this might not be a big deal.
Yeah, but for someone with hypothyroidism who's taking medication like levothyroxine to manage their condition, chia seeds could actually worsen their symptoms.
What kind of symptoms are we talking about?
You're talking fatigue,
Okay.
weight gain, that constant feeling of being cold.
Yeah.
And remember that chia seed fiber we discussed earlier?
Oh, right. Yeah.
That can reduce medication absorption in general.
Yeah.
So it might make those thyroid medications less effective.
So it's like a double whammy
Yeah.
on your thyroid.
Yeah.
And wait, there's more.
There's more.
You mentioned something about
Yes.
omega-3s and calcium also playing a role.
It's amazing how complex these interactions can be.
Yeah.
So omega-3s, while beneficial in many ways,
Right.
might slightly lower thyroid hormone production.
Okay.
And even the calcium in chia seeds can interfere with medication absorption.
Wow. It's like a chia seed obstacle course
Yeah,
for your thyroid meds.
exactly.
So for anybody on those medications, timing is key.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You want to have your chia seeds at least 2 hours away from your medication.
Gotcha.
You want to watch your overall fiber intake
Okay.
and be mindful of your iodine intake as well.
Great advice. And I
Yeah.
think it highlights something really important here. This isn't just about
Right.
those 5 categories of medications we've discussed.
Yeah,
Chia seeds can interact with even more.
that's right. There are others to be aware of,
Yeah,
like antihypertensive drugs,
Right.
which also lower blood pressure.
Right.
So combining those with chia seeds
Yeah.
could lead to an even more pronounced drop
Exactly.
in blood pressure.
Yeah. And then there are
Yeah.
statins,
Right.
which are commonly prescribed to manage cholesterol.
Exactly. And combining those with the omega-3s in chia seeds could potentially lead to complications.
And then let's not forget digestive medications.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The fiber in chia seeds might interfere with how well those are absorbed too.
Absolutely.
So it's really about being aware of these potential interactions
Yes.
and having that conversation with your doctor.
Right.
But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to emphasize chia seeds still have tons of benefits.
Absolutely. We don't want to scare anyone off chia seeds entirely.
Right.
This is about being informed and proactive
Exactly.
about your health.
Knowledge is power.
Right.
So for everyone out there, especially if you're on any medication,
Right.
talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
They can give you personalized advice
Exactly.
and help you figure out how to incorporate chia seeds safely.
Open communication with your healthcare provider is essential.
And once you get the green light,
Yes.
start slow with chia seeds.
Right.
See how your body reacts.
Yeah.
And remember, those tiny seeds absorb a lot of water.
A lot of water.
So stay hydrated.
Dehydration is definitely something to watch out for,
Yes.
especially as you increase your fiber intake.
And another good tip,
Okay.
space out
Yes.
your chia seed consumption from your medication.
Exactly.
2 to 3 hours is a good rule of thumb.
That's a smart strategy
Yeah.
to minimize the risk of interactions.
Yeah. And finally,
Yeah.
pay attention to your body
Yes.
if anything feels off. don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider.
Absolutely great advice.
It's all about finding that sweet spot for you.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up part 1 of our deep dive into chia seeds.
All right.
We've uncovered a lot about the potential interactions with medications, but stay tuned for part 2 where we'll explore the exciting world of chia seeds and gut health.
Awesome.
See you there.
Sounds good. Welcome back. So now that we've covered those important medication interactions, let's shift gears and talk about the exciting world of chia seeds and gut health.
Yes. Gut health is such a hot topic these days.
Yeah, it is.
And I am eager to learn how chia seeds fit into the picture.
Okay.
So we've talked a lot about their fiber content.
Right.
But how does that actually impact our guts?
Well, chia seeds are a fantastic source of both soluble and insoluble fiber.
Yep.
And they have a really impressive ratio of about 1/3 soluble to 2/3 insoluble.
Wow.
And what's fascinating is that different types of fiber have distinct effects on our gut bacteria, which play a crucial role in our overall health.
Okay, hold on. Can you just remind me what those different types of fiber do again?
Of course. So think of soluble fiber like a sponge.
Okay.
It absorbs water in your gut, forming a gel-like substance that slows down digestion.
Gotcha.
This can be really helpful for regulating blood sugar levels and making you feel fuller for longer.
Right, so soluble fiber kind of keeps things moving smoothly.
Yeah.
And helps with those hunger pangs.
Exactly.
What about insoluble fiber? What does that do?
So insoluble fiber, on the other hand, doesn't dissolve in water.
Okay.
Instead, it adds bulk to your stool.
Okay.
Helping to speed things along through your digestive tract.
Okay.
Think of it like a gentle scrub brush for your intestines.
Gotcha.
Promoting regularity and preventing constipation.
Okay, so both types of fiber are essential for a happy gut.
Yes.
But you mentioned that they impact our gut bacteria.
Yes.
Can you explain what that means and why it's important?
Absolutely. So you've probably heard the term microbiome thrown around a lot lately.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Okay.
It's basically a vast ecosystem of trillions of bacteria, fungi.
Trillions?
And other microorganisms living inside your digestive tract.
That's mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's an amazing world in there, and we're only just beginning to scratch the surface of how it impacts our overall health.
Okay, but why should we care about these little guys living in our guts?
Well, what we do know is that a balanced and diverse microbiome is linked to a whole host of benefits.
Like what? Give me the highlights.
Well, for starters, a healthy microbiome aids in digestion and nutrient absorption. It helps break down food, extract those valuable vitamins and minerals that our bodies need.
So it helps us get the good stuff.
Yes, but it goes way beyond that.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
A healthy microbiome also plays a crucial role in supporting our immune system. It helps train our immune cells to recognize and fight off harmful invaders, keeping us healthy. And believe it or not, there's even a strong connection between our gut health and our mental health.
Really? So you're telling me that those trillions of little creatures in our gut could be influencing our mood and mental well-being?
Exactly.
Wow.
Emerging research is revealing a powerful link between the gut and the brain, known as the gut-brain axis. And the bacteria in our gut can actually produce neurotransmitters like serotonin, which play a key role in regulating our mood, our sleep, and even our cognitive function.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
So how do chia seeds fit into this whole microbiome picture?
Well, chia seeds, with their unique blend of soluble and insoluble fiber, act as a powerful prebiotic.
Prebiotic? Now, there's another buzzy word. What does that even mean?
So prebiotics are essentially food for the beneficial bacteria in our gut. They help those good bacteria flourish and multiply.
Gotcha.
Which in turn helps crowd out the harmful bacteria. This leads to a more balanced and diverse microbiome, which we know is linked to all those amazing health benefits we just discussed.
So it's like chia seeds are giving those good gut bacteria a feast.
Exactly.
And helping them thrive.
That's a great way to put it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But does the type of fiber matter?
It does.
Okay.
The soluble fiber in chia seeds is particularly good at feeding those beneficial bacteria. It helps create a thriving environment for them to grow and do their thing.
And the insoluble fiber, what role does that play?
So the insoluble fiber, as we discussed, helps keep things moving along smoothly, preventing constipation and promoting overall gut health. And this regularity is key for a healthy microbiome because it helps remove waste and toxins efficiently.
Got it. So chia seeds are like a two-pronged attack for gut health.
Yeah.
They feed the good bacteria with soluble fiber.
Right.
Keep things moving with insoluble fiber.
Exactly.
It seems like a win-win.
It is a win-win.
And there's even more, right?
There is.
Did you say something about that gel-forming property?
Yes.
Also being beneficial.
So that gel-forming property of soluble fiber can also soothe and protect the lining of the gut.
Oh, wow.
Reducing inflammation and promoting a healthy gut barrier.
Okay, I'm sold. Chia seeds are a gut health powerhouse.
They are.
But even with all these amazing benefits,
yeah,
I can't help but think back to all those medication interactions we discussed earlier.
Right.
It's still crucial to talk to your doctor.
Absolutely.
Before adding chia seeds to your diet.
It's essential.
Right.
Everyone's gut is unique.
Okay.
And what works for one person might not work for another.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Plus, as we've learned, there can be potential interactions with certain medications.
Right.
So it's always best to err on the side of caution and get personalized advice from your healthcare provider.
Okay, so we've talked about medications, we've talked about gut health.
Right.
And that fascinating gut-brain connection. Is there anything else we need to cover?
Yeah, there are a couple more interesting tidbits to share.
Yep.
Firstly, chia seeds are a good plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids.
Right.
Specifically ALA.
Right, we mentioned that earlier when we were talking about blood pressure.
Exactly.
But I thought the best source of omega-3s was fatty fish like salmon.
You're right. Fatty fish are a great source of EPA and DHA, which are two types of omega-3s that our bodies readily use.
Gotcha.
ALA, which is found in chia seeds, needs to be converted into EPA and DHA by the body.
So it's like a two-step process for our bodies to get the full omega-3 benefits from chia seeds.
Exactly. And the conversion rate from ALA to EPA and DHA isn't always super efficient. But that doesn't mean that chia seeds aren't a valuable source of ALA. Especially for people who don't eat fish or are looking to boost their plant-based omega-3 intake.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What was the other interesting tidbit you wanted to share?
Well, chia seeds are also a good source of antioxidants.
Oh, right. Those compounds that help protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals.
Exactly.
Antioxidants are like little superheroes fighting off the bad guys in our bodies.
I love that analogy.
But aren't colorful fruits and veggies better sources of antioxidants?
They are, but chia seeds still offer a decent amount. Adding another layer to their nutritional value. Plus, the combination of antioxidants, fiber, and omega-3s in chia seeds makes them a truly well-rounded powerhouse.
It's like a trifecta of goodness.
Exactly.
So to recap, chia seeds are packed with nutrients.
Yes.
They can be beneficial for gut health and have potential blood pressure lowering effects.
Right.
But they can also interact with a wide range of medications.
Yes.
So talking to your doctor before adding them to your diet is crucial.
Absolutely.
Anything else we need to cover before we move on to the final part of our deep dive?
There's just one more thing I wanted to highlight. Remember how we discussed how much water chia seeds absorb?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that unique property can be used to your advantage in the kitchen.
I'm on. Tell me more about these chia seed kitchen hacks.
Well, chia seeds can create a gel-like substance that can be used as a thickener in soups, sauces, and even jams.
Really?
It's a fantastic vegan alternative to eggs in baking.
Oh, wow.
And it can add a boost of nutrition and texture to smoothies and puddings.
That's so cool. I'm definitely going to have to try that.
Yeah.
So chia seeds are good for us and versatile in the kitchen.
Exactly.
Starting to think these little seeds can do it all.
They truly are remarkable.
Yeah.
And as we continue to learn more about their properties, I'm sure we'll discover even more reasons to appreciate them. But for now, let's move on to the final part of our deep dive. Where we'll wrap things up with some practical tips.
For incorporating chia seeds into your diet. Safely and effectively.
I'm ready for it. Stay tuned for the grand finale of our chia seed adventure. Okay, so welcome back to the final part of our chia seed exploration. We've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we have.
From potential medication interactions to the wonders of gut health.
Right.
And even some creative culinary uses.
I know, it's exciting.
It is exciting.
Right.
But now let's get practical.
Okay.
How can our listeners actually incorporate chia seeds into their diet safely and effectively?
Well, as we've emphasized throughout this whole deep dive, the first and most important step is to talk to your doctor.
Right.
They can assess your individual health needs, consider any potential risks based on medications or existing health conditions, and guide you on the appropriate amount of chia seeds for you.
So it's like getting a personalized chia seed plan from your own health expert.
But once you've got that green light, where do you even begin?
Right.
I mean, are we talking tablespoons, teaspoons, handfuls?
Right.
Help a chia newbie out?
So starting small is always a good idea.
Okay.
Especially if you're new to chia seeds.
Okay.
So a teaspoon or two a day is a reasonable starting point.
All right. Okay.
You can gradually increase your intake as your body adjusts, but always listen to your body's cues.
Right.
And don't overdo it.
Okay. Start slow and steady. Got it.
Yeah.
But how do people actually eat these things?
Right.
Do you just sprinkle them on everything?
Well, sprinkling is definitely a popular option.
Okay.
You know, they add a nice little crunch.
Yeah.
And a nutritional boost to salads, yogurt, oatmeal, even smoothies.
Okay.
But one of the most interesting things about chia seeds is their ability to absorb liquid and create a gel.
Oh, right. We talked about that chia seed magic earlier.
Yes.
What are some creative ways to harness that gel-forming power?
Well, chia seed pudding is a classic. It's so simple to make. You just mix chia seeds with your choice of milk or yogurt.
Okay.
And let it sit in the fridge for a few hours or overnight.
Yeah.
And the chia seeds absorb the liquid.
Okay.
And create a pudding-like consistency.
So I've heard of chia pudding.
Okay.
But I've always been a little hesitant.
Yeah.
What's the texture like?
Okay.
Is it slimy?
Not at all.
Okay.
It's actually quite pleasant.
Okay.
Think of it like a tapioca pudding consistency.
Okay.
Smooth, creamy, and slightly gelatinous.
Okay.
And the best part is you can customize it to your liking.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite ways to customize chia pudding?
Oh, there are endless possibilities.
Okay.
You can add flavors like vanilla extract or cocoa powder, sweeteners like honey or maple syrup, fruits like berries or bananas, nut seeds. Get creative and experiment.
Okay, that's inspiring.
Yeah.
I'm already brainstorming flavor combinations.
Yeah, I bet.
What about other uses for that chia gel?
Well, you can also use chia seeds to thicken soups and sauces.
Oh, okay.
Just add a tablespoon or two towards the end of cooking.
Yeah.
And it'll add a bit of body without significantly altering the flavor.
That's a sneaky way to add extra fiber and nutrition.
Exactly.
Without anyone even noticing.
Yeah, and it's particularly useful for people who are gluten-free.
Right.
Or looking for egg-free alternatives in baking.
Right, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
So we've got sprinkling, we've got pudding, we've got thickening soups and sauces, we've got baking.
Yeah.
I'm feeling ready to embrace the world of chia seeds.
I think you are.
Any other words of wisdom before we wrap things up?
Just a couple of important reminders.
Okay.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Yes.
Chia seeds absorb a lot of water.
Okay.
So it's crucial to drink plenty of fluids throughout the day, especially when you're increasing your chia intake.
You don't want those little seeds turning into concrete in your stomach.
Exactly. And always pay attention to your body if you notice any digestive discomfort or other side effects.
Okay.
Adjust your intake accordingly or talk to your doctor.
Great advice. It's all about finding what works best for you.
Yeah.
Well, this brings us to the end
of
our deep dive into the world of chia seeds.
All right.
We've explored the potential benefits, the risks to be mindful of, and some delicious ways to incorporate these tiny but mighty seeds into your life.
They're powerful little things.
They are.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure unpacking all of this with you.
Me too.
Chia seeds really are a fascinating example of how nature offers both incredible benefits and potential challenges, and how knowledge is key to navigating those complexities.
I couldn't agree more.
A huge thank you to Dr. ID for the insightful information.
Yes.
And discover the power of chia seeds.
Yeah, it's great.
We've included a link to the book
Awesome.
in our show notes.
Perfect.
For anyone who wants to learn more,
yeah.
Until next time.